I
So,
think that's a better example.
so is it
Because
hearing then? You're saying you could hear it.
I couldn't hear Donnie in the feature at all.
Okay. Okay. But you didn't look at the big board. That's what everybody was saying socially. They said
Yeah,
you
I
were
looked at the screen, but I'm not Kyle Larson. I'm not looking at the screen all the time because I'll crash or I'll mess up. I'll make more mistakes than I'll do at helping me, like especially at Knoxville. But like somewhere at Eldora, it's a little easier to look at that.
how much could you see? Because isn't it the only? It's only the one off of turn 2 technically that you can see, right?
Yeah, the jumbotrons, honestly, that the Outlaws bring, it sucks for us for as drivers because, Macedo watches it a lot and says he watches it a lot. So does Buddy, and I truly think the big screen caused Macedo to dump that lap car in Memphis because he saw on the big screen I was right behind him and he pushed a little too hard and dumped that guy. So I don't like the jumbotrons. Eldora stays there and it's great for qualifying and stuff, but I want to keep it as raw as you can. Make sprint car racing.
How much could you see of that jumbotron? Because I feel like turn 2 is where it's located. You do have the top wing that kind of is going to obstruct your view. What areas on Eldora, for instance, can you actually see that screen?
You could see it a decent amount. You could definitely see it down the front stretch going into one. You probably got a half a second to peek at it.